The book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had it but a short time. Okay, first and foremost, I like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Quadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, and salutation to the Akim that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the whole elect and those that cleave to the body. And I'm going to jump right into the topic. All right. Australia just became the world's first search prison. Citizens forced to upload digital ID to use Google. All right. And it's coming to a state near you. It's coming to a search engine near you because they started doing the age verification, then the ID upload. All right. So now you're forced to use your digital ID to use Google. Now we know that guinea pig those other nations before he come over here. You know, he run his lab tests on, you know, when you do pestilence, he run it in Africa along with you know, this and China, which China fully is at light years, you know, using this digital ID, you know, for many things, from banking and, you know, everything. Many parts of the world have introduced this to their people, man. All right. Now, the last place was going to come is here because they got to have it perfected. So the tests is being ran on the people around the world, but he calls it all, you know, both small and great. This gonna push. All right, that digital ID is gonna push in that C-Hip, man. All right, I'm gonna read this article, and Lord willing, it be edifying. So it's happening. The open internet is dying before your eyes. And what he did, what this devil did, he caused everybody to become digitally native. All right, he caused all things for you to have to do all things through a digital form. Right. The computers, you know, just different things. All right, and most people handle it. Even these phones, they're computers. Okay, whether it's an actual laptop, computer, desktop, hand, you know, a hand device, handheld device, whatever it is. All right, it's all gonna go back to the internet. All right, the Internet of Things. It says, in Australia, a new wave of regulations is quietly transforming the web into a monitored, ID-verified space where anonymity no longer exists. See? Let's look up this word anonymity. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, the condition of being anonymous or privacy. See? Yeah, anonymity describes a situation in which the acting person identity is known. Yeah, they want to know, all right, who everybody is. All right. They also passed a bill. I believe Trump said anybody speaking about speaking against the small hats, all right, is gonna be put to death. You know, it says, use the guise of protecting children. Under the guise of protecting, Australians will soon be forced to verify their age and by extension their identity every time they log into a search engine like Google or Bing. The government call it age assurance. And again, they made the Generation Z all digitally native. That's the way they was born. And you know, children know how to work the phones, you know, log in and do everything. But they're gonna use the children as a medium or measure to basically put in these rules. So if the children gotta log on, that means they're gonna have to have a digital ID too. Right? Children like to log on, like to stream. You know, everything is done through the computer. So now you got to verify yourself. But it's gonna get more intense because people can verify themselves with other people IDs, all right, along with other things. So they're going to get around that. You're going to have that digital ID. You have to scan your way in, all right? You have to scan into your account, your YouTube account, Google account. Then it's going to, YouTube, amongst other things, all right? And how you going to verify your age? Because there's easy ways to go around that. You can say you 50-some years old when you're only 11, all right? But this devil did that intentionally. It says Australia Safety Commissioner has officially registered a new industry code that compels major search providers to enforce age verification for all users. So when they enforce, you got to have a digital ID to even get online, then what you going to do? All right? It says the move is framed as a safety measure, supposedly to keep minors away from adult content. Get out of here, man. But the methods of enforcement tell a darker story. The code allows providers to verify a user's age through photo ID, facial recognition, credit card data, or a government-linked digital ID wallet. See? They're slowly moving you to it. Think about what that means. To perform a Google search, something used to be as natural and anonymous as breathing, you may soon have to upload government-issued identification or submit your face to an algorithm. Every keystroke, every curiosity, every question you ever ask, the internet could be tied directly to your verified identity. So we that speak the Bible, all right, is a direct insult towards, those who rule the world. All right? We're a direct threat because we're speaking against their enterprise. Okay? So they want to know what everybody said and did, which they know now. I mean, most of our work get done through live YouTube, StreamYard. All right? They can watch it. It says no pseudonyms, no incognito mode, no escape. This dystopian shift didn't appear overnight. It's part of a broader framework laid down by the Digital ID Act of 2024, which came in effect late last year. The act sold as voluntary measure to streamline government services, conveniently open the door for private companies to integrate the same ID systems. Now search engines, the gateway to all human knowledge, all becoming the latest extension of the digital grid. Once your ID is tied to your search activity, the infrastructure for total surveillance is in place, man. See? We're not, ignorant of the, this devil enterprise, man. All right? Everything, all roads lead to the digital ID, all right? This is Job 5:12. It says he disappointed the devices of the crafty so that the hands cannot perform their enterprise. All right? This devil, listen, this devil don't have long. See? Job 20:5 tell you that, all right? As I read in heavens, they don't got much time. They got to push this thing. Job 20:4, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short and the jaw of the hypocrite but for a moment. See? So this man gotta be able to identify everybody as part of his NWO, all right? Part of that CEO. Being able to track, control, and ultimately get total rule over you, man. All right? Through technocracy, all right? Digital Internet of Things, connecting everybody with the World Wide Web, man. All right? Said providers that fail to enforce the new rules, which all these devils own all these search engines, Google and all that go back to devils. Face penalties up to $49.5 million per breach. No company can afford that, so they'll comply and they'll err on the side of maximum data collection. See, everything just the same. Safety, child protection, responsibility. But these are the same buzzwords that accompany every major erosion of digital freedom. See? First it was social media moderation, then fact checking, And now age verification for search. Once digital identity becomes normalized, it will no longer be limited to adult content or risky behavior. The same framework can easily be applied to speech, transaction, travel, and even political affiliation. See, there you go. It says critics online have already sounded the alarm, warning that this is the Trojan horse for a global digital identity regime. See? See that? So that's pretty much the point. See? This man gonna cause everybody to have to get this mark, man. Right? They tell you that in Revelation 13, he caused it all. So, and people gotta go on the internet for every goddamn thing. Come on, man. Alright? Let's be clear. But like you say, as this work in other places begin to take its toll in other places, it's through gradualism, it'll make it here. Alright? So you gotta upload your digital ID just to use Google. Alright? This man, this man, on every way, on every side, alright, he's further imprisoning the people, man. Alright? Through technocracy. So everything all roads lead to a digital age. All right, banking, whether it be banking, all right, search engines, whatever, the healthcare, the medical field, all right, everything gonna lead to this road to digital ID. So this devil got to push, because he don't have that much time. So I don't want what this other was that from. Until next time, I'm gonna say shalom.